Welcome back to CBS Super Bowl Park, live from Jackson Square. This is Eye on Football, presented by BlackBerry on the Wednesday of Super Bowl number 47. One of the storylines going in, the O-line of the San Francisco 49ers, one of just 3 teams in the NFL this year to have the same 5 guys across the front start every single game. Let's hear the players on just how good they've done opening up holes for that running game.
I'd like to talk a little bit about our offensive line, if that's okay. That's been a phenomenal group for us, and I would call them offensive weapons as well. Just the way they have all stayed healthy, the way they've all played and played well together has really been a strength and a center for our football team.
My O-line do a great job. If it weren't for them guys, I couldn't be successful. The O-line, my O-line, they work great together. They probably the best in the league. Our coordinator, Coach Giro, he do a great job with us, and he the best in the league. We feed off it.
They've been doing a phenomenal job blocking people, pass protection. I've barely been touched. And in the run game, they're opening up huge holes for our running backs. They're opening up the edges for me when I've been running. Our offensive line, they've been playing lights out.
Well, you look at these guys. Staley, he sets the tone at left tackle, and Anthony Davis on the right side, 2 of the best in the NFL. And Brian is a former running back. You know all about the importance of having guys like that. And more importantly, maybe the consistency every single game, same 5.
Well, just like you mentioned, and just like Harbaugh mentioned as well, it's the continuity with the offensive line. Being able to play with that guy to your right and to your left every single game, getting better, knowing what he's going to do in certain plays, different plays, knowing how you guys are going to work together, work your way up to that Mike linebacker, that Will linebacker. These guys are tough. And I tell you, I played with Staley. I played with Ayupati. I played with Alex Boone. These guys go out there and get it done. I played with Anthony Davis. They get it done every single day. They play as a group. They're nasty. They're physical. John Harbaugh preaches that, and Frank Gore, behind that big offensive line, has dominated.
Well, and the amazing thing is the right side of the line, Boone and Davis have played every single snap this year. That's incredible. And you talk about continuity. And I thought early on they were much better than they were later in the season. I think Goodwin tailed off a little bit. And I think Staley's a tad on the overrated side. I think he's good. He's not great. But as a unit, best in the league.
Right. Yeah, and it doesn't matter what kind of weapons you have. You know this. You played up in the trenches. You can have the nicest quarterback, the nicest running backs, the best receivers. If you don't give them time or give them lanes, they're not going to have success. And that's what the 49ers do. They control the point of attack. You run that pistol, the read option, that takes a split second. They're buying that time, especially when they play action off of it. And he's right. Colin Kaepernick's right. He hasn't been touched.
One of the other teams that have all 5 linemen start, the Jets.
And the Vikings as well.
But those 5 are not very good.
And they have no skill position players, so it doesn't matter. They could have all the time.
One of the other teams that had all 5 guys start were the Jets.
And who else?
The
Vikings.
And how did Adrian Peterson do?
How are they playing today? Are they
Still
here
pretty
this
well.
week?
It's down to 2 teams, Trevor. Come on.
We can make a big deal out of it.
Well,
one of the same 5 guys started.
If they're 5 good guys, it matters.
There you go. But let's say that if you have 5 Pro Bowlers, yeah, great.
Right.
But we had the same 5 guys,
Right.
continuity.
Right.
I'm not buying it. The Jets had same 5 guys start all season long.
By the way, when they have been stopped and have had trouble running the football, it's because those guys move. They pull a lot. You know that. You play there. They pull a lot. And when you get penetration, they can't get out and block. That's key. Yeah, they're very good at that.
I busted up plenty of traps and wraps in my days.
I bet you did.
Busted them up, Jack.
Time for a break. It's Eye on Football presented by BlackBerry. Talk about the young guns for the Ravens and the kicker comparison. Could play a huge part. Talk about it next.